What are our priorities? I'm Christy Birchville, and today we are looking at Luke chapter 12. Now, each and every one of us have 24 hours in a day. We decide what we're going to do with that time, but the question is, how do we decide how much time we're going to spend on what? Sometimes we can easily feel that we're being swept away and that we don't really get to decide how we spend our time. After all, if we have a job, that takes up a specific portion of our day. We do need sleep. Eating is important. Yet how people prioritize even these essential functions can be very telling about their lives and their walk with Christ. As we read through Luke chapter 12, we see people who prioritize various things that they shouldn't. Now, we've been leading up to this, and obviously our journey through the book of Luke has taken us into several observations that Luke has had about Jesus and how he wants us to focus ourselves. You can go back and check out any of those previous videos. There's a link in the description below. But here, in this chapter, we see people prioritize some really interesting things that they really shouldn't be putting in a high priority. We see people prioritize worrying. They spend their time fretting about what's to come and wondering whether or not it'll work out the way they want it to. We see people spending all of their time planning for the future or time that's to come without spending time currently with God. And then the future plans end up becoming something that you don't end up doing much with God in the present. God reminds us that we are only guaranteed this moment, nothing more. Jesus tells a story about a man who lost sight of the priority of the eternal future, and that resulted in his destruction in the present. So much of our focus is to be on how we spend our time now and how we're glorifying God with our time now. Now, as Jesus mentions in this verse, and the verse that we're actually going to look at today is Luke chapter 12, verse 31. It's very simple. It says, "Seek the kingdom of God above all else, and he will give you everything you need." This takes the place of the worrying. This takes the place of the prioritizing the retirement planning and the long-term goals. Now, we should be smart in how we do things, but if our whole focus is on just what's ahead, what's in front, what's the next best thing, we're going to miss what God has for us today. If we're taking our time and spending it today on the things of heaven, we're going to find ourselves in a much better place overall. Our focus will be correct. Our priorities will be aligned with what God desires for us. So, are we being diligent to spend our time in a way that pleases the Lord? Are we prioritizing our time so that we spend more with the things of God that are truly important? Stay focused on the Lord and all that he is today. Keep your priorities in line so that you don't end up missing what God has for you today. Love to hear your comments. Anything else exciting from Luke chapter 12 that you saw? And be sure to subscribe. I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks.